Sometimes when you're a YouTuber, you want to make a video about something that you know won't do well in this trendy YouTube world. But I'm so annoyed by this thing that I just can't not make a video about it. Plus, I don't make things for success, clearly, if you look at my statistics. So let's talk about it. I have been very annoyed by the recent Sprint commercials, their whole new ad campaign with Paul.
Hey, I'm Paul. Hi, I'm Paul.
Before I start, yes, we do look very similar. That joke I could use throughout the whole video, but it's not even funny. I get it, alright? I'm not Paul, you fucking assholes. If you don't recognize Paul, he's from the Can You Hear Me Now Verizon ads from, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago. And if you're thinking, Eddie, what are the Can You Hear Me Now Verizon ads from like 10 years ago? I won't blame you for not remembering. I sort of did. And when I saw him, I was like, oh, fuck. It's that guy. What is he from again? Sprint has run a new ad campaign with Paul, but before we get into the new age of Paul, we have to dive back into his origin story. So let's watch one of the original Can You Hear Me Now commercials.
Can you hear me now?
How do you build America's largest wireless network?
Can you hear me now? Good.
By never being satisfied.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Until no matter where you go,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
your call goes through.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
Was that James Earl Jones? Was that Darth Vader at the end?
So, not a bad commercial, it's kind of funny. At the time, I remember it was really catchy. People repeated it all the time, and it made you think, obviously. Verizon, no matter where you are, you'll be connected, and if you're on a phone call, it's not going to drop out. So Paul's just the dude from those commercials. And then the ad campaign ends, and obviously, we stop seeing him on TV. Skip to this past year, and...
Hey, I'm Paul, and I used to ask if you could hear me now with Verizon.
Hi, Paul. Weird that you assume we already know you, because you're just a fucking dude from a commercial. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Not anymore. I'm with Sprint now, because guess what?
Oh, I get to guess? They gave you a lot of money, and your contract with Verizon is over.
It's 2016, and every network is great.
It's 2016, and every network is great. Now, I don't like to get political about mobile carriers, but that doesn't mean shit. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Let me just say, I know this isn't this guy's personal opinion, but he's in these ads and he accepted money for it, so I get to make fun of him for it, alright? Is that fair game? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What the fuck? A Sprint commercial? But don't you worry. You thought, oh cool, Sprint hired him for one commercial, and that was a kind of a fun idea, and then they were done with it.
No, there's much more, and they're still going now. They're still making them now.
When I saw this ad for the first time, my only question was why? Why? And it seems that on Sprint's YouTube channel, they answered that question. So let's hear what Paul has to say about switching to Sprint.
Sprint asked if I wanted to try the service, and if I liked it, if I'd help spread the word, and so that's why I made the switch.
Oh, I think there was an editing error in that video. Let me just fix that. And that's where I put in, I dub over the commercial and say, like, Sprint money. But Eddie, it's an ad campaign. Why are you so upset about it? I don't know. It's just the fact that they pretend like this guy who's an actor, who's out of work, like they switched him over to Sprint, and everyone's gonna go, holy shit! Holy shit! That's the Can You Hear Me Now guy. That dude's like famous, and Sprint got him, so Sprint can get me. I'm a dumb fucking idiot, and if Sprint can hire that guy, then they must be able to, they gotta be better than Verizon. Eddie, but they ran a Christmas ad with Paul, right, though? You gotta be festive. That's very weird of you to know. They did do that. They did a Christmas commercial. That's an odd question to have, viewer of mine.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I used to ask if you could hear me now with Verizon. Not anymore. I switched to Sprint because their network reliability is now within 1% of Verizon.
Okay, so it's the same ad, except he's got coffee now. Coffee for two. Paul has a little girlfriend. And it's definitely not Verizon because he fucking cheated on him.
And they save you 50% on most current AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon rates.
Oh, so Paul's just with some dude? I mean, Paul could be gay. I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying that because I suggested that he could have a girlfriend. This is a rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
Why is this one twice as much?
This one right here has 1% more needles.
Why pay twice as much for only a 1% difference?
Okay, Sprint, don't pretend like it's the same as the Christmas tree example you just made. That's... Oh, boy. Oh, God.
I used to ask if you could hear me now, but I switched to Sprint. Their network reliability is now within 1% of Verizon.
Paul, stop bothering people, okay? She just wanted to go see a movie. Excuse me, ma'am, can I say something to you real quick? Oh, sure. Yeah, what do you need? Hi, I'm Paul, and you could save money on Sprint. And I used to be on Verizon. Do you remember those commercials?
And get this, with Sprint's new unlimited plan, you have the freedom to do virtually whatever you want.
Is there no worrying about gigabytes, megabytes, overages?
Sprint! What the fuck, man? Not only do they think that you will be like, oh, Paul switched, I'll switch because I'm a fucking moron, but they think, oh, yeah, people who are on Verizon that could switch to us, they don't even know what a fucking gigabyte is of data. Is there no worrying about gigabytes, schmegabytes? Yes. I would like to know what unlimited means. Are they going to restrict how fast my internet is if I use too much of it? I want to know all this information. I don't want it gigabytes, megabytes.
Gigabytes, megabytes.
Gigabytes, megabytes.
Billphobia.
That's the dream right there.
Well, then Mama is gonna text, ping, post, tweet, snap.
Can you
this
hear
dog.
that?
Can you hear that? That's our mindless consumers. All they want to do is tweet and post on Pinterest and Facebook, and they don't really care if they read the fine print. All they need to know is Paul's on Sprint now. He's not on Verizon, and gigabytes, schmegabytes. Don't worry about those gigabytes, schmegabytes. You know what, Paul? If you're such a fucking big man and Sprint's so great, pick up the phone, a Sprint phone, and say, "Can you hear me now?" Good. You can't do it because you're a fucking actor, and there is legal constrictions. You goddamn pussy. You greedy motherfucker. But also, maybe he's not doing too hot, and maybe his family's like. Maybe his mom's in surgery and he needed the money to save her life. And I'm just some dude on YouTube talking shit about him. Woo!
Upgrade season's here. I got my new iPhone 7 from Sprint.
Sprint? I'm hearing good things about the network.
All the networks are great now. We're talking within a 1% difference.
Just let them get haircuts. Also, who's this guy? Who the fuck bursts right in to a barbershop? Oh, it's upgrade season. I got my iPhone 7 from Sprint. If somebody did that in my barbershop, everyone would stare at him. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Put your phone away. Get your goddamn haircut. That's what we're here for.
All the networks are great now. We're talking within a 1% difference in reliability of each other. And Sprint saves you 50% on most current national carrier rates. Ooh. And if you got 1% more...
Ooh! 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 What is that? Who are you? What the fuck, man? I didn't expect for such a golden moment like that in this video. Fucking Christ, that was great. But, Eddie, what does this really matter? Is this really a trending topic that you should cover on YouTube that will make your channel do well? No, it's not. It's not. And really, it's not important either. But I just keep getting annoyed about it, you know? It's just gnawing at me. It's just so stupid. It's just something dumb. And it's something fun to watch and make fun of without, fucking YouTube drama. PewDiePie is getting kicked off of Maker Studios for making a Jew joke. All this stuff. Pedophiles on YouTube. It's just something fun, Not fun for the Sprint guy if you ever saw this. Paul. He switched to Sprint. Did you hear? Did you hear that he switched to Sprint? They're just 1% behind Verizon for half the price. Can you believe it?
Fucking believe it. You don't even have to worry about gigabytes or schmegabytes. Neither one of them, you fucking idiot.
Okay, two things I'm going to plug before you click away. I'm going to stream on Twitch. Here it is. Here's my Twitch, all right? I'll stream whatever you fucking want, alright? Whatever you goddamn want, I will stream it. I don't have any integrity. I will do whatever you need. Also, how many times can I plug my Twitter? Why don't I have 10,000 Twitter followers? A lot of you do follow. And I say in the comments of each video, you know, hey, if you retweet and favorite on Twitter, then I'll DM you blank. But I never mention it in the video. I will DM you a GIF or picture or video from 1996's Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal. That's not a joke. I will do that. So follow me on Twitter, bitches. Look at this! When I used step 1, it made me a billionaire. It sounds like step 1 works, but what's your YouTube channel? What's my it's Donnie is my YouTube channel, I guess. Really? What kind of videos do you make? Where do you make them? What camera do you use?